Okay, so this is the Google Slides interface. You'll see that it's very clean. It's not cluttered with a lot of tools, so I find it to be very easy to use and to be able to find what you need. Google provides you with exactly what you need to get your work done. These slides that you have created are listed down the left-hand side, and the slide that is selected that you're working on is here in the center content area. You'll see that this looks very familiar to other presentation tools you may have used. For example, if you are a Microsoft PowerPoint user, this interface is very, very similar. So if you know how to use PowerPoint, it's very easy to make the transition to Google Slides and vice versa. So if you're teaching your students using Google Slides, the skills they are learning and the icons they are using and the file menu that they are using will be very transferable to other tools that may not be Google tools. Upper right hand corner, we have our share button. This is where we're going to see our settings. We're going to be able to add collaborators. We can change our privacy settings on this file, invite other people to edit and collaborate with us. Comments, I'm not going to touch on that too much right now, but this would obviously, when you highlight anything in Google, it tells you exactly what it's going to do, and it's going to open up a comment thread. The present button is going to run your presentation in full screen so that you can present it. And the click of a button, you're changing your slide transitions. And then if you want to exit out of this mode, you're just going to hit the escape button and you're back to the edit view. Okay. Important menus here. Probably the slide menu is important because this is where you're going to find your backgrounds. You're going to be able to find your slide layouts. Of course, you can always find your slide layouts by right mouse clicking on a slide as well. So if you wanted to change the slide layout for this particular slide, I just click with the right mouse button and I have pretty much the same menu here. And I can change the background, I can change the transition, I can copy and duplicate the slide. So there's a lot that I have available to me by right mouse clicking. But in the slide menu, what you will find is the link to the master. And of course, that's important because you have the opportunity with the slide master to set up your fonts and your colors, any background images, everything that you want to apply to all of the slides in your presentation. So you can change things here and apply them to every slide. If you have already created 30 or 40 slides in your presentation, although that's quite a lot, that's a long presentation. But if you have that many, you obviously don't want to go back and edit each individual slide. Just go to the master, change your master, and then you can reapply your changes to all of your slides. So if you make a change to the master after you've already created a bunch of slides, have no fear, you can apply that change to all of your slides at once. The only other thing I would like to show you is the file menu. From here, this is where you're going to find your publish options. So you can, once you're finished with your presentation, you have options to download that presentation as a PowerPoint file, as a PDF document. So if you're wanting to share this with folks who aren't using Google Drive and you just want to email it to them in a non-editable format, you can always download that as a PDF, and I'll just show you that real quick. So we're going to choose PDF. It has downloaded my presentation, and I'm going to let that process for just a second, and then I'll show it to you. The other thing you can do is you can publish to the web. Okay, so if I publish to web, I get this nice little pop-up. I can control who sees it. So I can set this up so that folks at you have to log in with your Pelham School District login to see my presentation. I'm not going to do that because I'd like the public to be able to view my presentation. You click Start Publishing. What will happen is Google will begin to make a copy of your presentation, and it will provide you with a link that you can then post onto a website or email or do whatever you'd like to do with that link. But it is a copy of what you have just created in your presentation. So that copy is viewable no matter what the permissions are that you have set on your presentation itself. So for example, if you have created a presentation and you have shared it with 3 other people and they have edit rights to that presentation and they are the only people who can see this presentation, when you publish your presentation, you're creating a copy of your presentation that can be viewed by anyone, but only the 3 people that you had shared it with will be able to edit the original. Okay. I can also download into PNG format, JPEG format, and again PDF. And if I show you what that looks like, once we download the PDF, this is what you get, a nice document with all of your links and images preserved, so the person on the receiving end can click through and watch all of the different videos. But we're not going to do that right now. So hopefully you see that Google Slides is a very clean, very simple to use interface, and hopefully you can think of some great ways to use this in your classroom.